Potato chips. Well, welcome to my humble homestead. I am off-grid and I'm in Canada. Today is a bit of a cloudy day and I'm doing some indoor work. I did some outdoor work, and then I thought I would come in, on days like this, sometimes you want to just stay inside. We haven't transitioned from, or we haven't acclimatized to, I haven't acclimatized to late fall weather yet. So, a month from now, when you look outside today's temperature, or 2 months from now, you think, wow, it would have been, remember those +5 days? But right now, because I'm still, end of summer, kind of early fall weather, like yesterday was, I think, 15 degrees or so. And so I haven't transitioned yet. Anyway, today, I want to tell you about, this is not a sponsored video. I have to mention that. But as with everything that I do, I just share with you my experiences here, not just in the forest and the woodland, but how my chores, but everything, really, stories and what I eat. I don't always eat organic, but I try to eat as healthy as I can. Cook, bake, soap, whatever. And in this case, today, even though it's potato chips, I know you're saying that it's not healthy, but it's true. If you think about the big companies, you're absolutely right. I don't want to name them, but you know who they are. They're the ones that supply all the Halloween stuff, and the mega companies. This is actually a company that's about less than half an hour, or about half an hour away from us. But they're a legend around here. They named their company after a bridge that is about 20 minutes from where we live. It goes over St. John's River, and it's called a covered bridge, and it's supposed to be, they claim to be the longest covered bridge in the world. So is that true? I don't know, but it's fairly long. It's maybe 2 kilometers long. Could be. So they named it Covered Bridge Potato Chips. Now, these folks use, as I've been told by them, they use not only non-genetically modified potatoes, they use non-genetically modified oil. And then it gets even better than that. They use, I don't know if you ever heard of biofuel or biomass, something like that. They use, how you can go to the restaurants and get their spent oil from their fryers and filter them and use them in your diesel cars or tractors or lawnmowers or anything that's diesel run. Basically oil, it's just oil. And it might even smell like potato chips as it comes out. If it's a fish and chip shop, maybe it'll smell like deep fried fish. I haven't tried it, but I know some people that have. But they go one step further and filter that for you. So when you don't have to take that spent oil and then go home and filter it, so then you can put it in your engine. It costs a fraction of the price of a diesel. If some of you know, if you're a farmer, if you have a tractor or a lawnmower or anything that's diesel powered, you know that the cost of diesel fuel used to be cheaper than gasoline. Now it's the other way around. By the way, I'm pretty sure you can burn that in your furnace too, for those people that have oil furnaces. I used to be against oil furnaces until I learned about this, and I think that's pretty sustainable. That's really sustainable because excuse me, this is oil that was already used one time. So it's like a byproduct. You're not making this fuel to heat your house with or whatever. So anyway, so they use genetically modified, non-genetically modified potatoes, non-genetically modified oil. They filter their spent oil. They sell it for a fraction of what it would cost for diesel fuel. One thing though, you can't use it in the winter because in the winter, this oil's, I guess, not thick, but just like even if you drive a gasoline powered car, they have to add additives to it in Canada anyway, because when it gets cold, it'll get harder. Same for diesel. They would have to add, you have to add some kind of additive to make it more fluid and thinner. But in the summertime, no problem. You can just run it like that. Or if you live in warmer states or warmer provinces, you can just use it all year round, probably without using any additives to make it thinner. But one other thing is that what I like about this about these people is that I like my potato chips dark. I remember from even when I was way little, when I got a bag of potato chips, and at that time, I don't know if you can relate. The potato chips were clear. A bag of potato chips were like a clear. I don't know, like clear, right? You could see what's inside, and I would just look for that. Maybe it's just the fact that I like anything that's different. I don't know, but I would look for those that were darker or golden, or maybe even slightly on the burnt side. And even today, when I like my potato fries, if I go somewhere, if I order it, or if I fry my own potatoes, I made a video about the actual potatoes that I buy from a local farmer, a company, and I fry them longer, and I fry mine in coconut oil. But you can fry yours. Just don't fry them don't fry anything using olive oil, because it changes the structure of it. Long story, but anyway. So yeah, but it's not. Sometimes you open the bag and it's all dark. And today, not as much, but still way more than a regular company is a bag of potato chips would. This one is russet, and they use sea salt, which is better than believe it or not, better than Himalayan pink salt. And there's a video for that too. That you look it up, you'll see why. So it has no preservatives, no artificial colors, no artificial flavors. Obviously it's gluten-free, but that's just their own. The picture of the family at the back too, the founders or whatever. So I know that there are people that are starting to use avocado oil. That was a couple years ago even, and now some companies like Cattle Chips, they use even air fryers. If you haven't seen it, look for them too. My point is that potato chips don't have to be bad for you or horrible. I mean, treat yourself once in a while. Don't eat this every day. And limit yourself to a little cup or a container size, and then you don't have to feel guilty. Don't eat the whole bag in one sitting. That's horrible. I don't care what's inside of it, but if you have it in moderation, I don't think you'll ever gorge or take yourself to a point that you hate yourself, but. Do eat it, and just like chocolate and anything else, this isn't like smoking or alcohol that's bad for you regardless. It's regardless of how much of it you take. It's just I'm not saying it's good for you, but it's not. I mean, sweet potatoes, they're really good. Maybe I'll do a video on that too. So as it gets darker and colder, I'll try to make more videos on my inside work in the house and this off-grid. But if there's anything you want me to see, to look into, to see into, and or if there's anything you want me to tell you about this lifestyle, let me know. If you're a company that you want me to try and test and review it, and let me know that too. Your products, let me know that too. But to be fair, I mostly go for clean stuff. So if you're a conventional company, I'm afraid I'm not able to assist you. I'm sure a lot of people would. So I'm sure you're not hurting for reviewers. Anyway, thanks for watching.